For LMUWrestlePlayers.com, I'm Scott Erlin, joined alongside head women's golf coach Travis Muncy as the Lady Wrestlers get set to open the 2018-19 season. Coach, obviously, season opens this week, weather permitting, at the State Farm Intercollegiate, just right down the road at Woodlake Golf Club. So just give your thoughts on the season getting kicked off for the Lady Wrestlers.
You know, it's exciting to be able to start the season off at our home event here at the State Farm Intercollegiate, and the golf course is in great shape. We're sort of praying for the weather to cooperate with us over the next few days, but we're really excited getting things kicked off.
How do you feel about where the team is at right now? Obviously, you have Lisa Malherbe back, kind of going to be leading the charge at the front, but you look back on last year's team and you lose two really solid seniors, and Abby Evans and of course Dominique, who had one of the best seasons of program history. So where do you kind of feel like the team is at heading into this year?
We kept some depth on the team. We did lose two good seniors last year, but we've added some. Emma Morrison, she was a redshirt last year. She comes on board. I think she's going to add to the team. And we got a couple good freshmen. They're going to step into place and hopefully prove themselves and see what we got. So it's really exciting to get started and see. The first one's always the nerves and the anticipation and everything, but starting at your home golf course sort of eliminates some of that.
It does feel like you have quite a bit of senior, or veteran leadership, I should say. Kelly Pearson back, obviously along. She competed in some events last year. Caitlin Sneed's been in and out of the starting five since she was a freshman and now as a junior. How do you feel about kind of the makeup of the team?
You have Shelby Campbell coming on also too. She'll be a sophomore. All those girls together, we have enough experience out there on the team. I think we're going to do pretty well this first event.
Obviously, too, you've kind of got a little bit of a reputation you've kind of built over time here, and you open the season receiving votes in the national poll. So the expectations are kind of picking up a little bit of steam externally, too. So how has the team dealt with that?
It's one of those things where you try to just keep things, to a minimum. You don't want to have expectations going into the season. You want to know you're going to be good, but not expecting things to go the way the polls or anything like that. So we try to do that, keep our heads down and go to work every day and, not have any predetermined expectations.
Even with Lisa being back and Caitlin and Shelby and some of those other girls we talked about, you still feel like you're kind of a young team that's kind of going to be figuring out its way this season. So how do you feel like those young players are ready to perform this year?
It's just going to be a trial and error with some of them. We have Harper Cherry coming back. She'll be a sophomore. Ella Morton, which is a freshman. Sophia Gray. Some of these girls, haven't had much playing experience, starting out, but they're going to be thrown right into the fire right off the bat. So I think they're all going to do well, play well. They've had a lot of good qualifying. We've been playing very well. So, we're real excited about to see how this first event goes.
Obviously, you said the first event is kind of getting your feet wet. You're back here at your home course, a home event for the Lady Wrestlers for the first time in a while. So, but what are you kind of expecting to see and hoping to see from your team on Monday and Tuesday?
Our goal is to go out there, and count 4 scores in the 70s. No pressure on anybody. Don't really put any numbers that we have to shoot. But our coach's goal is to go out there and post 4 scores in the 70s of both days.
Well, that's a reasonable expectation. Well, the 2018-19 season kicks off with the opening round of the State Farm Intercollegiate on Monday at Woodlake Golf Club. For Travis Muncy, I'm Scott Erlin, and this is LMUWrestlers.com.